EMI versus SIP, the quiet financial battle in every Indian household. Every month, across millions of Indian households, a silent battle takes place. It doesn't make headlines. It's not on television or in newspapers or trending on social media. It's happening quietly inside our wallets. Stay with me till the very end, because the choice you make today between EMI and SIP could decide whether your tomorrow is filled with stress or with freedom. One side is the EMI, pulling us into debt. The other is the SIP, quietly building our future wealth. EMIs grow debt, SIPs grow wealth. Where each rupee goes will matter more to our future than any budget or market news. This battle decides whether tomorrow we live with stress or with freedom. And the truth is simple. EMI grow liabilities. Liabilities cost you money. SIP grow wealth. Wealth gives you freedom. The question is, which side are you on? This is the real financial battle of our generation. Too many EMIs draining your wallet will make you feel like you're working for your EMIs, not for yourself. You automatically become a slave to them. So should we stop taking EMIs altogether? The honest answer is no. In today's world, it is almost impossible to live without EMI. It would be unrealistic to advise anyone to avoid them completely. But here's what we must do. We can be practical and balanced. Take EMIs, but take them with wisdom. Choose EMIs that build assets, a home and education, something that holds or grows in value. And avoid EMIs that drain your future, like cars, phones, or gadgets that lose value before you've even finished paying. SIP test your patience, EMI test your income. Both can build, both can break, depending on what you choose them for. Every month when the salary comes, most of us face the same choice. Should the money go to EMI or to SIP? One is paying for something we already bought. The other is saving for something we have not yet seen. I have done both. I have taken a home loan and watched big chunks of income vanish into EMI. I have also invested through SIP and seen small amounts grow into something meaningful over time. The feeling is very different. EMI gives you the product today but keeps you tied for years. SIP feels slow, but one day you look at the statement and realize the money has doubled or tripled. The average Indian borrower today carries about 5 to 10 lakh rupees of debt. At the same time, SIP are at record highs. In July 2025 alone, Indians invested nearly 26,700 crore rupees into SIP, and there are now more than 8.5 crore active SIP accounts. For most Indian households, an EMI is a way of moving life forward. A home loan is the clearest case. Very few people can buy a house outright. The EMI allows them to commit, and over time, the house often appreciates in value. That EMI, while heavy, builds security. Many parents say their biggest peace of mind is knowing the roof over their head is theirs, even if it takes 20 years of payments. In that sense, a home loan EMI can be a form of forced savings, but not all EMI have that quality. A car loan stretches the budget, but the car loses value every year. A 10 lakh rupee car may cost 12 lakh rupees by the end of repayments and be worth only 4 to 5 lakh rupees in resale. Consumer loans for gadgets or furniture are worse. The item may be outdated or broken before the EMI ends. These do not build assets. They only create obligations. They shrink the space left for saving or investing. There is also the emotional side of EMI. They give instant satisfaction. The house key in your hand, the new car in your driveway, the phone in your pocket. But they also tie up your future income. Once EMIs stack up, you lose flexibility. If a job loss or an emergency happens, the bank does not wait. EMIs give with one hand, but take with the other. The promise and pressure of SIPs, SIPs carry their own double edge. They are slow and invisible at first. 5,000 rupees a month does not feel like much, and for years it may not show dramatic results. Markets go up and down, and sometimes your SIP may even look like it is losing money. In those moments, many investors feel tempted to stop. The weakness of SIPs is that the process demands patience and discipline in a world where expenses and temptations keep rising. But the strength of SIPs lies in time. The same 5,000 rupees a month left for 20 years in equity funds can grow into 40 to 50 lakh rupees or more. A 15,000 rupees monthly SIP can cross a crore in 2 decades. This is the power of compounding. SIP also give flexibility. You can pause, change the amount, or even withdraw in emergencies. Unlike an EMI, you are not locked in. This freedom, however, cuts both ways. Some people stop their SIPs too quickly, while EMIs at least force continuity. Turning the choice into action. It is easy to debate EMI versus SIP, but what matters is how you handle them in daily life. Here are a few simple rules that can help. 1. Take EMI only for assets that hold or grow value. A home or education loan can be worth it. A car or phone on EMI rarely is. Before signing, ask, will this loan leave me with something valuable after it ends? 2. Keep EMI obligations below 30% of income. If half your salary is tied up in EMI, you leave no room for savings. A thumb rule is to cap EMI at 1/3 of income, so you still have space for SIP and emergencies. 3. Convert finished EMIs into SIP. The day you close a loan, redirect that same EMI into a monthly SIP. Your budget does not change, but suddenly you are building wealth instead of paying debt. 4. Start small, but start. Even 1,000 rupees or 2,000 rupees in SIP each month builds the habit. Over years, the habit matters more than the amount. 5. Plan before you borrow. If you want a car or gadget, save part of the money first. A smaller loan or delayed purchase reduces pressure and leaves space for investments. 6. Review yearly. Look at how much of your income is going into EMI and how much into SIP. Adjust. The goal is not to eliminate EMI, but to ensure SIP keep growing alongside. Emotionally too, SIP feel different. They do not give you anything today, but they give you something later that EMIs rarely do, peace of mind. Over time, your SIP grow into great wealth. SIP test your patience. EMI test your income. Both can shape your life, but only one can truly secure your future. The car, the phone, even the house may someday lose their shine, but what never loses value is the freedom of knowing you have built wealth for tomorrow. So when your next salary arrives, ask yourself, am I paying for the past or investing in the future? Because money is not just about today's comfort, it's about tomorrow's choices. And the choices you make today decide whether you'll live with stress or with peace. Welcome to Finance for the Street, where we inspire you to make the choices that make you free. Subscribe, share, and join this journey, because together we can build wealth step by step and create a future full of freedom. Thanks.